Hey, I'm Xaviera, also known as Zay. Today we're unboxing the Samsung Odyssey G5 34-inch, and this is one of the most popular monitors. This monitor launched back in 2021 and reached peak popularity in November of 2021. On Amazon, the highest value was $629.99. But was this really ever worth $630? Let's go ahead and take a look. I'll show you recent prices here. I'm not sponsored, so leave a like and comment if you enjoy the content I'm providing. I also play games from time to time, so check it out. The Samsung Odyssey G5 34-inch is a great ultra-wide if you're using it as a single monitor for gaming or productivity. It's lightweight, it's easy to mount, and the curve is immersive. All right, so go ahead and take a look at this curve on this monitor. Look at that. Look how much it wobbles. Now, let's go ahead and get into it. So this is good for office work and single monitor setups. It's good for people who sit directly in front of the screen due to it being a VA monitor. And VA monitors typically don't do well if you're sitting at a slight angle. This monitor does have some complaints about coloration in games. Now, I haven't had too much of an issue with it. The only issue I've had is that the eye saver mode makes the colors look absolutely awful. Essentially, the eye saver mode isn't as warm as I'd like it to be. So unlike a lot of the curved monitors, this one doesn't need a special adapter to mount. It uses a normal 75 by 75 VESA mount if you're looking to purchase a wall mount or a desk mount. So I am downgrading from a 49-inch to a 34-inch. And I decided to do this because I'm going to mount it on the wall. I'll show you what it looks like here. Let's talk about the input ports. There's one display port, there's one HDMI port, one USB port, and an aux port. There are no speakers on this monitor, but most of you will already have an external speaker setup. I did buy this for picture-by-picture usability or split screen, and it is good if you have more than one computer you're trying to look at. Not necessarily good for using the display port and the HDMI port on the same computer. The picture-by-picture on this one is going to be a 7x6, which means you're looking at an almost square, and gaming in a square doesn't make much sense. So yes, I bought it because I knew the split screen would be small. If you're recording, you want to record in a 16:9 video, and recording in a 21:9 in full screen will leave a lot of empty space, or you're going to have to crop out most of that. I use it mainly for desk work, where I'm using, let's say, Linux on one side, Windows on the other side, and I'm multitasking. Usually when I'm done working on something that requires split screen, I'll go ahead and play something off camera. As you saw, you can change the aspect ratio for recording, but you won't get the full use of the space on the screen. To make things easier, I condensed the pros and the cons list. I got a mount that can swivel and that can be set at 90 degrees from the wall. So just a quick summary. I don't like eye saver mode. The reviews claim to be slower response times than the newer versions. This wasn't my personal experience. I noticed more washed out colors during the day. VA monitors are best viewed at a straight angle compared to IPS monitors. And of course that is to be expected because this is a VA monitor. I need to constantly adjust the aspect ratios just to record. Also, this isn't good for artists because color accuracy is poor due to the wide gamut and poor HDR. I don't like the Samsung UI. It really hasn't changed much over the years. Just to summarize the pros really quick. The contrast is really good. I enjoy the curve of the monitor. I like the price at the time. And of course, it's the same product people were paying full price for. And it's really good for editing videos because I can see my entire timeline. There's also a USB for charging phones, and this was really easy to find mounts for. I noticed that it was better in dark rooms than light rooms, and the smaller picture by picture was good enough for me to do work in without giving me trouble for mounting against a wall. As you can see, there isn't really much of space to put a desk where I wanted to sit on the couch. So here is the full inventory list. Yeah, power adapters, you get a full stand, of course it doesn't swivel, and a quick setup guide, and a DisplayPort cable. Of course it is a 1.4. Let me know if this monitor would be good for you. There are some new Alienware monitors that are roughly the same price as this one, but you know, shop around, see what you can get.